Hey guys, in today's video, I want to talk about who should you guys second weekend as soon as possible for all early and mid games player. Okay, so if you guys want to improve on your PvE content for the maximum game progression, this is the master you guys gonna be want to second weekend. Okay, so for a lot of people, I've been hearing that you guys should second weekend Belladon if you guys want to improve on your PvE content, but that's actually not true. Belladon buff was really low. They only improved the first and second skill, and it's only by really little, and it doesn't affect too much for PvE. The monster you guys actually want to second awakening as soon as possible is actually gonna be Crow. Okay, so the reason why you want to second awaken Crow as soon as possible because the buffs that they gave Crow, it makes him really viable in all the Rift Beasts and also for R5. So for the second skill, the team up, normally without the second awakening, it attacks with another monster and that's it. With the second awakening, for each harmful effect on the monster you're attacking, you get additional 20% damage increase. So and it also applies to the monster that he's attacking with. So if your crow is attacking with like a Hua, with I don't know, with a Lauren, like another damage dealer on a monster with a lot of debuffs. So let's just say for R5, you might be using a crow with Hua, and then for R5 the boss is always gonna have like 5 to 6 debuffs, like the attack debuff, defense debuff, debuff, recovery debuff, and with glancing hit debuff, so that's like 5 right there. So even without branding, that's already 5. So that's gonna be increased by 100%. So if you attack with a Ha, both Crow and Hua is gonna have 100% damage increase. Okay, so this is a really major buff, and this is also really viable on all the Rift Beasts. Okay, the fire, wind, water, and the dark. So for the light is also viable, but because the light has elemental advantage on Crow, because Crow is dark, you're probably not gonna want to bring Crow in, because Crow is gonna die really easily. Okay, but for the major three, the fire, water, and wind, this is a really strong monster to bring in. Okay, so and they also increase the stir skill. So they actually gave Crow one of the rarest debuff in the game, which is gonna be the branding effect. So what this, if you guys don't know what this does, whenever a monster has this debuff on them, they have they receive 25% additional damage. So once again, if you bring Crow in like the fire Rift Beast, when this does not help when on the boss itself, but when the boss is in his groggy state, if you're able to plan a branding effect, your score is going to increase by that much more. And because the boss always has a lot of debuff, this skill does damage, does 50% increase damage per debuff on the monster. So let's just say normally you're gonna have the defense break, normally you're gonna have the attack debuff, and normally you're gonna have at least the HP recovery block. So that's already debuffs on the groggy state monster. So it's just going to increase the damage by 150%. So once you land the branding, your other monsters could do even more damage. So this is a really big buff. Okay, so and his stat also increased by a little bit also compared to before. So Crow right now is a really strong unit. He could easily replace Shaolin. So for a lot of early game players, getting Shaolin is gonna be really hard because Shaolin is nat 4. But now with Crow, which is a far more unit, he has his own secret dungeon. Once you guys second awaken him, you guys will be able to start doing your Rift content. So and this is actually going to be really important for your game progression. So once you're able to second Wicked Crow, for the all three major one, the fire, water, and wind, you guys going to be able to get the A plus rank at least. Okay, and for farming those Rift Beasts, you for early game and mid game player, you guys gonna want to be aiming for A plus minimum. Getting S is gonna be really hard for the wind and water. I don't think it's actually possible for early game players with the rune quality you guys have and the monster selection that you guys have in the beginning to actually able to do the water and the wind one to get an S on those two. But it is possible to get an A plus, and with A plus is enough to start farming for the crystals. And if you guys able to start farming for crystals, you will be able to start farming for reappraisal stone. So the reappraisal stone you're only able to farm 3 a week. So this is really important. the every week that you're not farming them is every week that you're losing 3 reappraisal stones. So the reappraisal stones go help with game progression by a lot, and you also gonna be able to slowly farm for your fire homunculus. So once you guys able to fire the fire homunculus and make it into water homunculus, you guys gonna have another monster for your TOA heart. So it's a really strong TOA heart monster. You guys go be able to change. You guys go also able to use the water homunculus for the fire rift beast, and you guys will be able to easily get the triple S. Okay, so that's the reason why Crow is so important. And Crow, once again, Crow can also be used in R5. So if you guys, once again, if you guys don't have Shaolin, you guys could use Crow. Okay, so in the description down below, I'm gonna be posting a few links that you guys could go to watch my other videos. And one of the link is gonna be the video that I'm using Crow in for a beginner's Fire Rift Beast team. Okay, so with Crow in that beginners team, I'm actually able to achieve double S rank run, which for early game players is gonna be like a mid to early game players, it's gonna be really hard to achieve. But because of this Crow recent buff that's for the second awakening, is actually obtainable. So I hope you guys watch that video to show so you guys can know how strong Crow is. And I'm also gonna post a video down below for the early game player that don't know how to farm Crow to second awakening as soon as possible. Okay, so you actually don't need to be at least a mid-game player to start farming second awakening. If you guys watch my video, you guys will be able to see how easy and how fast it's actually going to be farming Crow. So even if you just started like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, that's actually not going to be a problem. You're still going to be able to second awakening monster. So don't listen to players that tell you that the dimensional hole update is mainly for end game player. That's not true. It also is really important for early game player for second awakening monsters. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, once again, please subscribe to my channel and start supporting me. I'm gonna be posting a lot of beginners guide and beginner content just for you guys. Okay, so I'm actually working on the water and the wind rift beast, and once I finish those tutorial guide and I post them up, I'm actually gonna put it on the link, the description. I'm also gonna post a link in the description in this video and in a few of my other videos. Okay, so that's it for today's video. If you have any questions, just post in a comment, and I hope to see you guys in my next video.